Do you want to know if the Lego Boutique Hotel is worth your money and if it's a fun build or not? Well, in today's video, we're going to find out just that. This is set number 10297 and comes with 3,066 pieces. It was released in 2022 as the Lego Modular Building. Inside the box, you're going to find 14 numbered poly bags, but they're all pretty much doubled, so you get 28 in total. Alongside that, you're also going to find the manual and this base plate as well. Taking a look at this building before we actually build it, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. You can see a lot of the really cool features of this building, and I think it's going to be a great build. But before we start building, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any weekly Lego content. And from here, we're going to actually start with the art gallery. And it's pretty cool because you can lift this roof right off of the art gallery and take a look at what we have inside. Inside of the art building itself, you're going to find 4 pieces of art. And one of my favorites was actually this little brick built piece here. It was pretty interesting how they put it together. The rest of this stuff, you're going to have this abstract art on the wall. And then you're going to have another art piece right here on the left-hand wall as well. As we make our way outside of the fine art gallery, we're going to move over to see what the rest of this building has to offer. So here is a brick-built set of steps, which is pretty awesome. And then you can see some of the really cool posters that they have up here, like this live music hall. And as you go up the steps, you make your way up to the rooftop bar, which is a really sweet addition, and I like how they made this palm tree. So attempting to get a shot of that palm tree and everything else that this rooftop bar has to offer, it's pretty cool. It has two of these tables here, a mini bar with a couple bottles, and then how they made this archway is pretty cool as well. They used a lot of these like flexible pieces and actually a set of handcuffs here in the center that they could use to really give it that nice like wrought iron look. And then as you move down, you can see that it also has the railing here as well. So just like any other modular building, the top and everything comes off of this building so you can go through each floor. So looking at the front, you have the actual hotel sign going into the front door, and then you have these really nice landscaping features on the outside, a light post, and a lot of places to put some minifigures as well. As we move into the first floor of the hotel, you're going to see the lobby. And the floor in here is actually really awesome. I love how they did it with all the tile work here. And then you also have like a little red couch on the side. You have the flowers in the back. And then you also have like the key wall as well with the desk here that has the sign-in log on it. You have another piece of artwork, which I'm assuming came from the fine art gallery next door. And then you have this grand staircase leading up to the top. I actually like what they did here, and they used like a little whip piece to make the end of that railing to just make it look a little bit better, in my opinion. And this thing is great. The first floor is pretty awesome, but I mean, it is just the lobby, so there's not much to see. So the next section of the hotel that we have here is actually the second floor of the hotel. So when the steps come up, you can see on this side here, you can have the steps leading up, and you can see that the steps still continue to from the first floor, and you can see where the actual stair pieces come up from the first floor down on the bottom. You can see inside the rooms here, this is like one big master suite, and it has the bed in here. It has a desk with the lamp, and then like an armoire where you can hold your clothing and stuff. And then it also has this little armchair in the front for the lookout as well. So as you move around, you have another bedroom here as well with with just a little armoire in here, a couple brick-built pieces, and then this one actually has a nice little balcony too. So the door swings out to the outside, and you can see on the balcony they use that wrought iron again, and they use those little handcuffs. You also have two flags, and the outside of this thing is just amazing. It has a ton of detail in it. So we're going to take a look at this rooftop real quick before we take a look at the top floor. So the rooftop here has this awesome skylight that's built in, and there are hinges so you can open up the skylight if you want to, or you can leave it closed. I think it looks great. You can also notice that they have like these little snakes here to make up the railings on the top, and then you also have the very top of the hotel, and this thing was probably one of my favorite pieces to build. I really like how it looks. So you can pop the roof off, and it comes off just in a section, just like the rest of the building. And this one here is actually like the master suite. So you can say you have the king size bed on here. You have the armoire on the outside. You have a little seating chair here as well. You have the front view that actually leads out to a balcony on this one. So you actually have the balcony in the front here, which has some really nice flower and landscaping pieces, and that follows around throughout all the windows. Some of this brick building techniques that Lego used here on the side to get the angles of that roof to make it nice and rounded looks really good. This one also comes equipped with a bathroom, which the second floor, if you notice, did not have a bathroom. So I'm not sure if everybody shares it, but if you had to, you would have to actually come right through the master suite, which is a little funny to me. So I guess because of the scale and everything like that, it really wasn't necessary to put another bathroom in on the second floor. So it gives you the object that it's a hotel and not just like a 2-bedroom apartment. So as you can see as well, it has a cutout on the bottom here. So the stairs continue all the way up like you saw on the second floor. And like I said, this is a modular building. So when you slide this in, the pieces just click right onto the top here. So if you angle it right where it needs to go, it clips in, and that's right on top. And then if you move up here, you can put the roof piece on as well. So when the roof clicks on, you get that whole entire view of what the hotel is supposed to look like. And man, this thing is great, honestly. So not only does this set just come with the hotel, it also comes with 7 minifigures. One of the cool things is you have this brick-built cart And I thought this was a really fun build, and it goes really well with the rest of the hotel and the theme. And here is the coffee cart person that runs it as well. And he has a pretty cool hairpiece, and he has the single-sided face on him with some of the print. You can see on the front he kind of has these dual printed legs, so he has gray legs, but he has that little apron printed on the front, and then he has the little coffee cup with a smile. There's nothing on his name tag, but even if they did try to put something on there, you wouldn't be able to read it. And as you move to the back, he does have a little bit of printing on him, but he doesn't have too much. Overall, he's a great figure, and he's a good addition to the collection. So next up in the minifigures here, we actually have the lady that runs the art gallery, and she really does look like she runs an art gallery. She has a really nice hairpiece, but not too much printing on her at all. She does have a little bit of a necklace, and then she has a belt piece here that you could see behind her blouse. But the legs are just pretty plain, and then she has a little bit of printing on the back. She also has a single-sided face, so there's nothing on the back as well. And a lot of these figures in this set actually do have only single-sided faces. So moving on, you have one of the bellhops, or this girl can actually work the front desk if you like. I really like what they did here with the white gloves on the yellow face, so you could definitely tell it apart, so it looks like she's wearing gloves. The gold buttons on the front, they're very shiny when the light hits it just right, and her hairpiece really looks pretty good as well. I really like the green color that they use. They use like a dark hunter green, and then they also use that sage green for their uniform. But she's not the only one that works in the hotel. You also have the bellhop here, and he kind of has the same deal. He has the same exact outfit on, and then it comes with this nice little bellhop cart that you could put some of the luggage in from some of the other guests. And then moving on to one of the guests here, you have this distinguished gentleman here that's kind of wearing like a two-piece suit. He's just missing the jacket, but he comes with a briefcase, and then he comes with this really cool hat, and I really like the print on the front with the beard and everything. But other than that, he doesn't really have too much print, but what do you expect for a guy that's all cleaned up and dressed up in a suit? So moving on to one of the other people that are here, this is the girl with the camera. Sorry, I had it right in her face, but this is like a backpacker. So she's actually like backpacking into the hotel, and I think she's pretty cool. So she has this nice backpack piece with the purple legs, and she just looks really festive and fun and looks like a backpacker. She also has a double-sided face on this one, so if you swing it around, she has this just kind of closed eye, kind of happy, just chill, really, and then she has this really cool hairpiece as well. And then the last minifigure that comes with the set is actually this lady here, and you can see she's a little bit older, and it looks like she's actually coming from the beach, not really a hotel, but you know what? The boutique hotel could be anywhere. I guess it could be at a beach, really. She does come with this piece of luggage, and then as you can see on the back, the blouse kind of covers the shirt that she has on underneath, and then she has this cool little umbrella piece as well. She has those awesome sunglasses on, and then she also has a double-sided face if you don't want to have the sunglasses on, but I think she looks awesome with it. Her hairpiece actually reminds me of like the Series 23 minifigure, the lady with the raccoon mask. So I'm wondering if they used the same hairpiece. And my overall thoughts on this set is it's actually pretty awesome. You have a lot of spaces where you could put the minifigures on the outside if you're displaying it in like a city, or if you're just displaying it on like a shelf or something as well, so you could showcase the minifigures, but it also has plenty of room to store it on the inside. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the content, and I really hope you like this hotel. If you don't have it yet, this does retail for $229 on Lego.com, and it comes with 3,066 pieces, and it comes with 7 minifigures. Unfortunately, it did go up a little bit in price because, Lego had that price increase last year. But, I mean, in my opinion, it's definitely worth it, and you really can't beat that cool salmon and sage color that they do on this hotel. It also has a really nice building feature as well, so you can see all the brickwork on the outside, and then moving up to the second floor, you get those pillars, the really nice windows. They really did a great job on packing this thing with a ton of details.